Mama's pole just started screaming. Look at this. She caught it on that brand new reel. That reel has never caught a fish, y'all. Alright, y'all, so we just got done with the live. Mama's pole just started screaming. We just got done. Look at this. She caught it on that brand new reel. That reel has never caught a fish, y'all. I just put line on it. Just sitting out here. I don't know how in the world. But we just got done with the live, y'all. I mean, just turned it off.
We're going to fit it in that net.
Mama said we don't know how we're going to fit it in the net. I got the light on. How am I going to get this? That's going to get in all them lines, probably. Mama finally got her one, y'all.
Oh, my Lord.
Mama says a big one. We might have Mama said you're not going to believe this. Hang on, I'm going to put this right behind you, honey. That way if something happens, y'all.
Oh, my Lord.
Mama might have a big cat or something, too. She always good at that.
No.
It ain't rolling? Oh, man. Oh, no. Nuh-uh.
It took me out in the middle of the lake.
Got her out in the middle of the lake, y'all. Alright, y'all, check this. Hang on, we messed, y'all. You guys gotta watch it. I mean, it's got her. I'm trying to get this set up. All right, hang on. I know it's gonna be squirrel, but this thing's about to fall off the hill, y'all. I've got to help. Where's the net? Now I lost the net, y'all. Ain't gonna fit in this net anyway. Now climb over here. I think Mama can do anything with it. I hope we're on. Let's double check. We're rolling. Mama's plumbing all of mine. He's going to that. That's like my bag. Got 15 pounds. He's headed to that. He done went toward it. I knew it. I knew it, Mom. You can't let him.
I got it.
Huh?
I got it, Dad.
Just back out?
Yeah.
No.
I can't move the thing.
There ain't no way. Something. There ain't no way.
I can't do that with
You guys see that? I mean, it's plumb out there, y'all.
it. Come on.
Are you serious?
No. That's still on it.
That's stay up with it. I think it's great.
I'm afraid to mess with it, then it breaks off.
Get off.
Oh my Lord, it's not going to.
Y'all, Mama might have the saw beat. I mean, this took her from one end of the lake, y'all, to the other. Look, I hope y'all's getting this.
Is
She's.
it big or snag?
What do you mean snagged? That ain't snagged. If it. Mama said, I seed it.
I think it's snag.
Mama said it's snagged. It's still a good one, but it got how in the world? Still a good one, Mama.
Is it snag? That double hook business.
That's a mirror, Mama.
Mirror carp?
Mama caught a mirror carp, yo.
Something heavier than that, but
Hey, I don't care. You got it hooked in the tail. That's why. Mama had it. Mama caught her first mirror carp, y'all. Well, it wasn't getting off, sweetie.
that's why.
Double hook rig,
It
though.
ain't small though.
No, you hooked it in the mouth. This is just the second. I put a double hook on this. You caught a mirror, Mama.
Wow.
It's still a strong fish. Don't you flip that tail on me. No.
It's
There's
pretty.
one. That is pretty, Mama.
Thank the
It
Lord
might
got
not have
her
been
in.
a 40 pounder.
About got me
Look,
hung up.
they're strong, Mama.
Then I was afraid to mess with my drag and then it'd break off.
All right, let's get that. No more double rigs, but they do help. It's getting ready to flop. That's a mirror, Mama.
Yep.
Look at that, y'all. That's a mirror car. See that? Look at the colors on that, Mama. Good job, sweetheart.
Thank you, baby.
Don't you?
You better get him back here.
That's a long fish, though.
Yeah, he's
I don't know.
long, but
Mama
thank
just
you.
had him foul hook. Man, he's wound up. Getting his energy. Look at the color. I hope y'all can see that. We just turned the live off and Mama's pole went zinging.
Yep.
All right, he's wound up. That's pretty though. He built beat up on some of them scale.
Yeah.
That's pretty, Mama.
Yeah, it is.
That's your first mirror, ain't it?
I think so.
Mirror carp out here. Woohoo! Good morning, y'all. Phew. What a fight Mama had last night on that mirror carp. So it's first thing in the morning, coffee in the cup. Coffee when we go to bed, coffee when we wake up. And kind of wanted to explain to y'all about this bait. We have a you can see after the chaotic mess, that's not what Mama called it on. This is so I got wild hair. Got these pom-poms I found at the store. I guess like girls use them for little things or whatever, but they come in a package, some orange ones and some yellow ones and all that. But I woke up with after all that went through with that baiting up. But anyway, y'all, this is that mess of bait. I throwed it in the cooler out of that bag, and this is the mess we was left with. Now this is what we originally had. These are corn puffs, and everybody told me to use these things, but what ended up happening is I think these dissolve off, and there might have been a sliver left on Mama's hook, and this is what happened to the pole when she got done. I mean, it jacked the line all up. Look how twisted up. So I had to cut the rig off, y'all. But Mama had a two-way rig system, just on a three-way swivel like that, with a hook here and a hook here, and still was a very nice carp. I mean, it's a mirror carp. They fight even different. So one was hooked in its tail and the other one was in its mouth, and it just ended up, when it swam off, that's what happened. You can see this little ball here, but this is what we's doing. And I mixed up both them baits, and I just kind of squeeze that together, and I'll either put this on the swivel or right on the hook. So when me and Mama goes back out here, I got tired of baiting up them hair rigs, so maybe just take you one of these puffs. And I do like these hooks for these carp, but you can see these are still fairly hard. Man. So just put a piece of corn or puff or whatever. Let's see if we can't get this to... I'm curious, y'all, what's going to happen. That's on the hook, and you just kind of crush that around. But let's see what this pom-pom does. It's dry, so let's just assume it's wet. We might do it again. But that's your rig, y'all. And sometimes I'll put the bait around the swivel and the sinker. But let's just see how long this was taking, because I really didn't try to see how long it took to dissolve and what's really going to happen. Now this water is probably a little colder than what we was fishing, and that does make a difference, y'all. If the water's cold, it take a little longer to break up. But let's just see if this puff floats out of here. See what this pom-pom does. I'm sure it's not going to float because that little, however they call them little things, pom-poms, I guess. Now it is breaking apart slower than I thought. This is kind of, y'all, what you want. You want it to, we was fishing in, 8 to 12 foot of water probably. And I got another video of the bait that I use, which is breadcrumbs, cream style corn, and that's pretty much, you can make a bait out of that and whatever flavoring you want. But that is breaking apart real slow. So I suppose that pole set out, y'all, for a good 30-40 minutes. Be laying on the bottom. Now of course you're going to have a little, probably like water current and stuff, so it's kind of moving around. So you can see the cloud. You know that the water is going to have some kind of current to it moving it around. It ain't going to be just sitting there that still. Might be a little bluegill coming around, finding it, pecking at it. I mean, all but a few bigger chunks. That's about dissolved in a minute or two. So I figure definitely within 5 minutes, y'all, that's going to just turn to nothing, just laying on the bottom. What this really does, so you got chunks, and say it gets moved around, and say a fish, so you see what really happens in the water. There's some corn in there, and there's this cloudy stuff. But let's just see what I want to see. What that, see, that lays there like that. So fish coming by starts sucking, eating on this stuff, sucks that hook down, and that's what ended up happening. I'm kind of impressed with the whole pom-pom thing, y'all. I mean, like, that really might encourage one to eat that, and I am going to try it. So that's what happens with this bait. You can play with that bait all you want. So just imagine these are floating up to the top of the water. And you can see I didn't pack that one real tight. It wasn't around the hook. So the tighter you pack it, the longer it's going to stay on there. And y'all get to see that. That's what we call pack bait. Now if I was to pack that super tight, it would turn in more like a dough ball. But that, y'all, you can see that corn in there. It's bubbling up. You can see all that oils and flavorings coming up to the top of the water now. And like I said, this water is moving around like that. So there's your hook in the middle of all that mess. This might be, I did grab a big one. Don't know if I'm gonna like that or not. And this is getting softer and softer. In addition to Mama catching it on that little cheapo, it is a Shimano, y'all. You can see all that red in there, got all from the bait. Mama caught the first fish, brand new reel from Walmart. The rod did not come with it. This is a big game, Berkeley big game rod. I love these rods. Fished with them for 20 plus years. But man, that sure had that thing a zinging. And y'all wanted to update you, so this I'm gonna tell you everything that's in my bait, because this is my favorite batch of bait. Puff corn cereal, Italian and plain breadcrumbs, 2 packs of strawberry jello, whole kernel corn, 2, 3, 4 cans. You can put as much or as little as you want, y'all, in this. And I did not, this was just what I had left over, all this. I don't normally, it normally looks more like it'll look normally, dig down in there. So it'll look more like that. My other favorite ingredient that I have noticed, and you can see it in there, is instant mashed potatoes, y'all. Instant mashed potatoes. I did mention in the other video that you can add bird seed to this, cornmeal to this, grits, oats. Let's just get an update here. You can see how cloudy that water is. That other one is, you know, within 5 minutes, like I said, it's pretty much broke up, got some big chunks in there, which kind of hide your bait, you know. You can see all that corn in there, all that whole kernel and cream style slivers in there. The easiest, cheapest baits for carp, and it also caught that mirror carp. And that was an awesome fight. Right at dark, around, he's into dark, right after our live, and we bringing this video to y'all. Y'all need to try this. And the puff thing with a hair rig is all right. I'm not crazy about it. I got tired of baiting up, but I will say that bait ain't gonna come off. I kind of like how it lays, because every time I throw it down, it just lays with hook up. So, and it was laying in the water like that too. Y'all try this out. Wanted to let y'all know what we caught that on, how long it set, the bait we really used. That's my favorite. Like I said, I add the plain breadcrumbs, the cream style corn, the strawberry. You can even use mustard too, y'all. I had mustard bait out. I caught mine on mustard. A lot of people don't realize that, but back in the day when, you know, when I was in the Pay Lakes, when fishing those about every weekend, I mean, there's people that spent 50, 60 bucks for a bucket of bait, you know. And not us. I mean, I used mustard bait and strawberry, and that's what I've used for as long as I can remember. Dad, he'd make up some with garlic and stuff in it. I caught a few on it, but when it came summertime and into the fall, when they're hungry, you can really make a big wad of bait, y'all, and throw it out there. So I just wanted to put an addition to what happened the other night. Last night, Mama caught that mirror carp. What a beautiful carp. A really, really ultimate fight. It got hung up on her. I told her to tighten her drag up. She said, I ain't messing with it. Y'all use this bait. Y'all check out the carp videos. I had some people that love carp fishing, so we wanted to bring that to you. And they's watching the live, and we wasn't tearing them up, but we gonna have back at it before this bait gets sour. So y'all stay tuned for some more carp action. And at our local reservoirs, got some monsters in there. There's 20 plus in there, y'all, big ones, and we need to get on them. So y'all stay tuned for the videos. They's coming, and fishing is right on the edge. We got boat ramp disasters, and we're working on that, y'all. We're not go back out there again, do it anyway.